waterproof supplies consist of your dips, the hybrid makeup, sponges, brushes, a sanitizer, a paper plate. Now those Mr. Pump sprayers fit great on your bottles, and I like to add a marble to them before I begin to shake them up. Once you shake them up, you're going to need to relieve some pressure by a little twisting of the cap, which we call a burp. You could use your paper plate as a palette while you're loading your sponge, plus it does protect against any overspray. Let's move quickly. Close your eyes. Now when you apply over the eyelids, make sure it's nice and soft and not too hard. You don't want to press the makeup so thick into the eyelids. Less is best. When your parents ask, how do I remove this makeup, you share with them to use liquid soap or baby oil or even cooking oil. It all comes off. To reactivate the color on your sponge, you could mist it with your makeup, or you could just reactivate it with your sanitizer and the color will come back to life. This method will take you a little while to learn how to get used to it, since we're so used to using water-based product. But keep in mind this is waterproof, so it is going to dry fast. Let's add a different color. So again, I'm using the paper plate to help protect against any overspray. Use it as a palette and apply. Remember, the makeup is for background color and your dips is for detailed brushwork. I gave my dips a shake, a burp, and now I'm going to pour it into a container for my brushes. Remember to close that lid when you're done with it. Now this is a feature I really like about the waterproof makeup. It's going to dry on your brush, but if you reactivate it, it comes back to life again. Plus, your brush is always being sanitized between person to person. So as a tip, I would have one brush assigned to each color. Yes. So at this point, you're going to load your brush to the consistency that you like to work with. Some artists may like it thin, some may like it thin. So again, load your brush to the way you like to work. Remember, when you're working with the waterproof makeup, it is best to seal the lid when you're not using it. When using the dips over the makeup, you will feel a slight drag. Sometimes you may need to remist your brush to find the consistency that you best like. Again, this is a different product and the end results are awesome. When you can see these kids could go swimming and it stays on. As I'm watching myself painting, I look, darn, I should have bought a new brush. Oh well. Your sanitizer spray is your 91% isopropyl alcohol, what you could buy in the store. Even though the dips and the hybrid makeup is made with the cosmetic alcohol that you cannot buy in the store. In other words, ProAiir is made with the same stuff that you find in your hairspray, your mouthwash, and so on. Skin safe. So when you sanitize your sponge or brush and you go to touch your person, any of that sting would have evaporated by that time. Now I would not suggest to use the dips as an eyeliner because it's a very concentrated pigment and it may be hard to take off. On those really hot days, sometimes you can even thin your dips with the makeup. Time to change color, I will use a different brush per dips. You see, I found some good use for my old cake tops. I'm going to use them for the dips as my palette lids. The dips will work best on clean skin. Make sure they have no sunscreen or oils before you apply. To erase away some of that unwanted color, I would use a baby wipe or some Q-tips with some baby oil and wipe away. The makeup dries so fast that glitter will not stick, but if you wet a sponge, sprinkle glitter, touch the skin, it's done. Glittery and nothing came off. Amazing. Make a big splash in your community by offering waterproof face painting. Wow. Contact your local dealer on your ProAiir hybrid makeup, ProAiir DIPS, all made in the United States, FDA compliant and certified skin safe with the United States Consumer Safety Product Division. Time to go home, close those lids, and let's say goodnight. Thank you for watching. Join us on Facebook, and ProAiir is a product of ShowOffs Body Art. Thanks again for watching. Brought to you by Donna Nowak of ShowOffs Body Art.